Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tipsy Ghosts. We're your tipsy hosts, Sarah, and Lindsay.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi. I got a question for you guys.
I might have answers.
Saw something the other day that made me think, if you had a superpower, what would it be and why? Let's hear
I
it.
would like to be invisible.
I would never have guessed that for you.
That sounds judgy.
No, it's because of your personality, I would have thought. Okay, continue. I want to hear why.
Well, I want to be able to it's really just because I want secrets. I want to be able
You
to
want to eavesdrop on
be
people?
in the room and hear things.
But do you want to hear what other people are saying about you?
Ooh, I would not like that.
That's why I would think
That
you
would
would
be
not want it.
hurtful.
No, are you
That's
you
assuming
saying
that
that
people are talking bad.
people
Not
are saying
me.
bad things?
Not me. Everybody talks about other people. Other people, I'm sure people say bad things about me.
Well, it sounds like it's something that I shouldn't want, but I don't want to hear about myself. I just want to hear about secrets. I want to go to the White House. I want to be able to comb through the archives and just know all the things.
You want to be a fly on the wall.
Also, the other thing is I want to be able to take a plate of good food and eat it.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't want to pay for it. I just want to eat good food.
What is stupid
I was
food?
not following.
I was like, okay, then you eat the food.
That's your
No.
superpower, to steal good food?
It's just invisibility, and I can do anything
But
that I
won't
want.
people see the invisible
See the food.
the food just floating in the air?
Not when they're looking away at the other direction.
Oh, okay.
So you're still aware of other people and you're going to sneak it out when they're not looking. Okay. All right.
Second, I know
She's gonna
you.
use it to steal.
I know you asked. Second
did.
superpower would be time travel
Okay.
for obvious reasons.
Time
Did you
travel
go
is such a
forward or
big
backwards in time? Either one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Such a big
Where would
responsibility.
you go if you had to pick right now?
Well, I think I would go to the late 1800s, early 1900s, just because I'm curious. And then after that, I would want to go to the future just to be like, okay, when do we really run this into the ground?
When-
way into the future?
Yeah.
When
Okay.
do cars really fly? I've been told
It's not
that for a
happening
long
now.
time.
When does a meteor hit and we're like dinosaurs and we just
2.0.
die slowly?
Yeah. Okay. I like those answers.
Thank you.
Those were very well thought out. Lindsay?
Lindsay wants a superpower to talk shit about me and not me not find out is what it is.
She has that
I
power.
would never. I want to be able to teleport from place to place, just
Instant.
instant. I want to be like, I want to go to Rome, and bam, I'm in Rome.
How would you teleport? Would that be like a blinking of the eye and thinking real hard
I'm
about it?
thinking I would snap my fingers.
Beckett had a dream the other night that he could teleport, and he said, I kept ending up in the wrong spots because I would teleport by thinking about the place.
That's so frustrating.
And he kept going, I was ending up back at home and I didn't want to be at home. I was trying to teleport in other places.
Yes.
And I was like, that is oddly specific.
I love that. Yes, that would be my number one power I would want.
Okay. Any other powers that you'd like to discuss?
Oh, I get a second one?
Sure. Boydston had two.
I don't know if I have a second one. That's always been my number one.
Okay.
Invisibility might be fun.
Thank you.
We
How
could all
about
be
you?
invisible together. That'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
Just cause a ruckus everywhere. Eating food.
Yeah.
Looking through archives.
Fancy
Eating
food. Thank
Learning
you.
state secrets.
National secrets.
Could we bring our snacks into the archives?
Yeah, they'd have to be invisible snacks, but yes.
Oh, that's right.
They're
Couldn't,
invisible
hide 'em
once
under
you
a
eat 'em.
coat.
Mhm. What would yours?
Well, my superpower doesn't sound as fun now that I've heard you guys', but I would love to be able to be a polyglot and speak any language fluently to any person
That would
and
be
be
a
able
very
to
helpful one.
understand them. I think that would be so cool.
You can come with me when I teleport, so that way I can be understood and
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, I'd have to have a secondary
Mhm.
superpower because I would have to physically travel to all these different countries right now.
Right. And then Boydston can go get us food.
Yes.
I'm stealing it for myself. Thank you.
So here's what can happen. Lindsay can teleport us there.
Yes.
You can become invisible and go find the state secrets or country secrets while I speak to them and
Yes.
distract them.
Yes.
Okay. It's a whole team effort.
I don't know what we'll gain from this.
It's a way we can travel for
We're gonna
free.
take over the world.
We can eat for free.
Knowledge and food.
That's it. And travel.
Inquiring minds must know what your country secrets are. Bring us your fanciest food.
Do Do you have any aliens? And also, what's the best food to eat around here?
Exactly.
Lindsay can take us to different countries and we'll write like little letters.
Yeah.
And you'll have to write them because you know all the languages.
Yeah.
To other countries and like try and start stuff or like, oh no, I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings.
Me, the peacekeeper?
Yeah. You're pretending to be the country. So
Okay.
You're like, I'm so sorry I set off my nuclear bombs. Please forgive me.
We're going to be professional pot stirrers. Go to countries and just stir the pot up.
I like this.
Yeah. That's what we would do.
Just creators of chaos.
Watch out.
Watch out, world.
Here we
Coming.
come.
TTG coming for you.
I liked all the superpowers. They make sense. Are you telling us a story?
I would like to. My question would be, are you guys interested in a spooky mannequin that might actually be a human corpse?
Absolutely. 100% yes.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you tell me it's not at the place where we stayed at the Mertz mortuary.
It's in Chihuahua, Mexico.
Oh, okay. We're good.
There is a family-owned bridal shop there called La Popular Dress Shop.
Stop it.
That is what the website quoted.
No.
It is.
So it's law and then just 2 English words.
3 Popular Dress Shop.
We need a polyglot. They need a polyglot.
Listen, that's what they say it's called.
La Popular Dress Shop. Should I say it in my southern accent?
Do you? I have questions, but I don't think they're going to get answered, so it's okay.
No, they won't.
Okay.
So this is at the center of the lore. The story goes that the mannequin just showed up in the store window one day in 1930, and soon people started to notice that the mannequin had a very lifelike appearance. They also noticed that the mannequin looked pretty dang similar to the shop owner, Pascualita. And soon enough, the story spread that the mannequin was actually the embalmed body of Pascualita's late daughter, who had passed away on her wedding day from a black widow spider bite.
Or did she?
Good question. So, but the other story is that maybe what killed her was actually some other kind of bite or sting from a venomous bug, or maybe it was suicide due to her mother not approving of her impending marriage.
None of these options sound good. I'll be honest.
Okay.
The idea is that her mother had her daughter embalmed so that she would always have her nearby. But some say that La Pascualita, is who we're talking about, is not just a mummified body, but a ghost who comes to light in the store at night. La Pascualita translates to nothing that I know. It's just her name.
Okay.
At La Dress Shop.
La Popular Dress
Sorry.
Shop.
It's popular, okay?
How could I forget?
I think it's La Popular. Or La.
Well, so that was one of my questions. Do you think they say it
La
like with
Popular.
an accent, those English words?
Well, yeah, but I don't have those accents. Another possibility that was given is that she's just a mannequin, but a love-struck French magician would arrive at night and bring her to life, wake her up inside, save her from this nothing she's become, and take her out on the town.
Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me.
So
Evanescence.
you got my joke. Perfect.
I did. I got you right there. You're welcome.
I can't wake up. Is that how
Before I come.
We're getting a copyright flag coming
Yeah,
up.
we gotta stop.
It sounds just like the
I
song.
know.
I know. I thought it did too. Thank
That's
you.
always the concern.
Yeah, so anyway,
They sound too similar.
why do you think people think this?
Why do we think people think it's haunted?
No, why do we think what?
She's got a slideshow.
Ah, La Pascualita.
Love Boydston.
Aww.
All right. Why do we think what?
I really like those colors.
Why do we think that she's haunted?
She moves.
She reads the story
looks at them
behind
funny. I don't
the
know.
backstory.
Oh, like why did she die?
The tragic backstory. Why did she haunt a mannequin?
I don't
I'm
understand what
just
you're
gonna
asking
put
me.
you out of your,
We're giving you the wrong answers.
out of your misery.
You better just go.
I'm just
Because
gonna.
she died.
She's dead. And she moved. So she's haunted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, Sarah.
You guys are really good at this
I
game.
thought I was right.
Mm-hmm.
I might still be. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just going to show you some pictures.
Okay.
And for everyone listening, we'll upload a few of these to our socials for you to reference as well. So, first off,
Okay, so that's the mannequin?
this is she's not a mannequin. She's La Pascualita.
She's a body.
You've been calling her the mannequin.
named La Pascualita.
Just for everyone at home, she's got a bridal gown on and a veil covering her face.
First off is her face.
She's very lifelike looking.
She's beautiful,
Yeah, she's got makeup on.
but her eyes have been described as captivating and mesmerizing.
Okay.
Her makeup is very nice.
On top of that, some say that her eyes follow them around the store.
I told you
I
she
don't like
moves.
that.
I was right.
It was also mentioned that she changes positions during the night.
Don't
Fucking
like that.
Nailed it.
She is a very detailed, like, don't think of our mannequins we see in the store who are blank-faced. She's very detailed.
Blank-faced?
Blank.
Oh.
Like, our mannequins in the store don't even have, like, hair. She's got hair and makeup
You
and
know
all
those
that
like
on.
real life dolls?
Yeah.
Those baby dolls?
That's what she looks like.
That's what she looks like.
She's
but
got
an adult.
eyelashes and eyebrows.
Okay, don't like it.
But the creepiest thing for me, and the only thing that makes me take a second look, is her hands.
They look blue on the fingertips.
Her hands are very realistic, and I mean, her fingertips look real. Her hands have normal
Creases.
wrinkling at the joints that
Oh, yeah.
anybody would get as they age. And the overall appearance of the texture of the quote unquote skin is just making me question things a little bit.
These are not, like, again, our mannequins' hands that you know
They
of.
look like plastic.
They look like a wax museum.
Ugh.
Not to mention the reports that the hands have discolored a bit over time and that the cuticles have dried out and drawn back from the nail beds.
Don't like that.
That's what I said. They look blue.
They used a real human hand.
It's a whole human body. Are you just not figuring that out?
She wasn't listening.
It's the daughter that died.
I thought that was a myth.
Well, is it?
Okay.
So that's what makes me suspicious, mainly because this is supposed to be a mannequin from the 1930s. And I've seen children's toys from before the 1950s, and they are terrifying. Also, children's Halloween costumes from the early to mid 1900s are even more startling.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just don't understand how whoever made her got so much detail in those hands during that
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, they're very detailed.
Sonia, a worker at the shop, reports that she has to change La Pascualita's outfits twice a week, and she reports that there are even varicose veins on her legs.
Absolutely not.
Sadly, I don't have a picture of that.
Does she smell?
Unknown.
Mm.
Sonia,
Probably. If you ask me, yes.
I assume so. Sonia, who firmly believes that this is a real person, also said that every time she goes near her, her hands break out in a sweat. That's Sonia, not La Pascualita.
That would be extra weird.
She gets anxious.
Yeah. Well, her hands break out in a sweat. I don't know if her knees get weak or her arms get heavy.
You don't know about mom's spaghetti?
She's vomit on her sweater already.
I bet she loses herself when she gets close.
Is she from St. Joe?
The whole crowd gets so loud. So she's kind of eerie, right?
Yeah.
But keeping a corpse in that good of a condition for almost 100 years now is in a hot store window in Mexico goes against everything we know about maintaining dead bodies.
Yeah, seems impossible.
The most lifelike corpses around today are in temperature-controlled environments and also under lock and key, monitored by armed guards.
It should be like a skeleton by now, right?
Yes, this
Yeah.
type of preservation would require constant work and special conditions to avoid further decomposition that she's just not given right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine how hot that store window is?
Oh, I'm sure.
Super hot. There also don't seem to be any records of this daughter in any archives, leaving us to assume that maybe she never existed. But there's a pretty good reason for the shop to go along with it, right?
They get business.
Excellent marketing for their
For sure.
shop, bringing in outsiders and then hopefully making a sale
That's what makes it popular.
La popular. La popular.
Popular.
It's coming together.
Full circle. It's also just human nature to try and make boring things like a mannequin more interesting and intriguing. So it's really not surprising that the story has gone so far. But real or not, she's now a tourist attraction and people come from all over the world to see her.
Ooh. I'd go there.
And that is the story of La Pascualita.
She does have creepy hands.
She does have creepy hands. I want to see her varicose veins.
You're just going to have to believe it.
Her hands are creepy. I don't like her hands. I don't like the nails.
Aren't they wild? See, that's the only thing, like,
so much detail.
how did somebody in the 1930s make that happen?
Did the person who made this mannequin ever come forward and talk about it?
No, what I think that they should do is do an x-ray.
Yeah.
That would solve
Put her in
everything.
a CT scanner.
Mm-hmm. Like they do for the mummies.
Ah.
Ah.
They recreated her vocal cords.
What do you think they say?
They could also just cut her open.
Oh, that's so insensitive.
She's wearing a wedding dress. Just cut her open in the stomach.
That makes it okay to cut her open? The wedding dress?
I'm saying it'd be covered up.
Oh, boy.
What do you think she says?
If it's a mannequin, it doesn't matter if it's sensitive.
No, it's the mannequin.
We had to recreate the mummy's voice. Let's recreate her voice.
Did she actually say a word?
Yeah.
I'm popular. I'm popular.
Okay. What do you think?
Be popular.
I'd be popular.
I was trying to think of something wedding themed, but I can't think of anything.
I do.
Oh, that's her voice.
It's wedding themed.
She's raspy. It's been years.
I do.
Gosh. That's going to haunt your dreams.
Not mine. Yours, maybe.
Well, now we'll have to create a new TikTok with fascinating new mummy noise from La Pascualita.
Yeah. Well, we need to really figure out what she says.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Why
Can
don't
you
we...
think of a sound clip of a funny...
No, we're just going to raise money.
Raise money?
Bring her to a nearby hospital or university and CT her vocal cords.
I like it.
And then do a 3D copy.
This is a lot.
3D printer.
And
like
then,
they did with the mummy. I'm with you.
And then they can recreate the sound that she makes.
And we can make them together.
So just a more high-pitched.
Sounds like a
Together they sound like...
Okay, ready? Hang on, ready? What do you want to do? The high one or the
I'll
low
do
one?
low.
Okay.
I'll go low. Aren't they cute?
That was beautiful. One of the most beautiful things I've ever heard.
'Tis a match made in mummy history. Well, that was fascinating. I'd go there.
Right?
I don't know where Chihuahua is in Mexico,
it's
but
been closer to the north border.
I would go there and I'd bring a scalpel.
God,
I'm gonna cut the mummy.
you know what you need?
That is illegal.
You need
Listen,
your invisibility.
If it's a mannequin, it's not illegal.
You don't know that it's a mannequin until you
just
chop
saying.
it open.
But if
And so
I
you
start
can't
to
chop it
cut
open.
and it starts to give way, I'm like, oh, that ain't a mannequin.
This is where you need the invisibility
It's called
superpower.
assault. Yes.
And then you could sneak up and do that. But until then, you will get arrested.
I'll operate us there. We'll get there. And then
Boydston will not do it.
to. No, she's going to steal the body.
Oh, okay.
And
Everybody's going to be really freaked
gonna
out
take
then.
it
They'll just see the body like...
You're gonna
She's
take it to the
alive.
hospital.
She's just...
All right, fine. I'll touch the
What if
body
you
and I'll
drop her?
take the body with me to a hospital.
Okay.
We'll
We'll check her in as a patient. Be like,
teleport there.
you know, she hasn't moved in a while.
We're worried she's dead.
Her fingers are blue.
She needs a throat scan.
I don't really care about everything else, but could you just do her vocal cords?
We'll take her somewhere
I'll need a
foreign,
3D printer stat.
somewhere far away. Sarah will be our interpreter,
This has come full circle.
so they won't ask questions. Listen, our superpowers are needed
I knew
for
it.
this case.
They
I knew
only
it would
work
happen.
together, not separately.
Right.
Again, we are 1/3.
Together we are 3.
Just kidding, guys. We know that
No, we didn't in the moment.
we did it in the moment, but now we know. What is that a smorgasbord? Paranormal?
Paranormal.
All right, guys.
Paranormal.
Paranormal.
Ah. Sorry. I'll stop now.
All right, guys. Thanks.
I'll never stop.
Like, I knew you were going to do it, and you still didn't.
I proved you right.
All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to our paranormal episode by Boydston. You can always find us at thetipsyghost.com with our socials linked from there, or send us an email at thetipsyghost@gmail.com.
Please give us a 5-star rating and a great review anywhere you listen to podcasts. We really appreciate it, and it really does help.
All right, thanks so much, guys. We will catch you next week.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye.